welcome to our belting session. I just started you off with Chandelier from SIA, a really epic piece, I think, and really, really hard to approach though too. I personally love belting, but we always have to think about it that it's quite an unnormal thing for us to do. When we think back what the larynx has been for, before we started doing speech, there was nothing at all like that as a function of it. When we started speaking and singing, then still like belting or screaming, which it actually is, was meant to like have it in a short term, just like for calling for help or anything. So with belting, we have to be super, super, super careful. What does that mean? That means like if you start feeling like some scratches in your throat or anything else is not working anymore, you should take a break. Always have a good supply of water, really water or tea, no cola, no Fanta, nothing else with sugar in it. Just something that's really good for your inside here. And be just very aware of what you're doing. Don't overdo it for a long of time. Now, saying that in front, I would like to really start getting into it. Because it's not only SIA who's using belting. We also have like the belting queen, Christina Aguilera, as an example of her. I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I just couldn't do. But also people like Beyonce, like a wide range of people is using this. In this case, from Beyonce, I really like to show Listen. That's also a song you can practice very well. Listen, I am alone at the crossroad. I'm not at home in my own home. And I've tried and tried to say what's on my mind. You should have known, no. So you see, there's a lot of belting in these songs. And now we want to go into how to approach that. So if you haven't checked it out before, what we are going to need is a lot of support. So check out my support video. And we need a good airflow. To have that, you can check out my lying down exercise video. And you need a very, very strong lead. All there is a video about the lead and with exercises for it. So if you're not familiar with it, please go practice that first. Otherwise, you're going to damage your throat and your vocal cords especially. And then it can happen that you sound like Casper. And if you're not really, really fortunate to make a rap career out of that, I'm afraid that was it with your singing career if you got problems there. Okay, so let's approach that safely now. Pick a song that you like where there's belting in it and make sure you're exercising very, very concentrated for a short amount of time. 15 minutes tops a day. So this is nothing you want to do like for over an hour or something because it's just, especially if like your main system is not working, support, breath flow and lead, then it's really, really not good to do that. So 15 minutes tops with very concentrated on one part of your song where there really is a belting. So don't sing through the whole song. Just take small passages or passages like I just chose where actually something is happening. You would like to start with the hey exercise. This is also on my page already. Go check it out and warm up with it. I'm going to do it once now so you know what I mean. And because I would like to approach belting via shouting. So imagine like someone dropped their wallet and you pick it up, have it in your hand and the person like sped up already because for whatever reason. So it's like kind of a bit far away already and you want to call them back. And what you want to do is like call like, hey, wait! So you hear that's like really crisp in the front of my face. What you don't want to do is the football hooligan, hey, because I already hurt myself. Because this is really much in the throat and this is going very directly on your vocal cords and you really don't want to have that. So practice it. What you might notice here is that you again have this solar plexum hit and the holding of the belly floor. So it would be hey! To do that, if you're not familiar with that yet, try out the PTK exercise. I've also uploaded that here, so you have everything you need to go into belting over time and with a healthy way. Good. So if this is here and you feel like, oh yeah, I don't feel it in the throat, my support as well, my breath flow as well, and it's really nicely in front, you can start out with a 4 chord, going really low, where you just like feel very well and it's not a problem. And you do, hey, 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 hey. Here again, you use your solar plexum hits, and you do it also in a legato way. Hey, and then you go up a little bit. Hey, 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 hey. Always make sure that it's really in front, never in the back of your throat. You can practice this up and up and up, just to a border where you feel like it's getting too hard. Don't push yourself over it, or minimally just like a half tone, so you can like just widen your range a little bit piece by piece. And if this is warmed up, we would start with the song. I will take Chandelier because this one's really nice for me to show you on. Okay? And for Chandelier, I really would like you to go listen to the original and then check out a live version of SIA. And you will notice that SIA herself is like singing it a little bit lower. It's not because she can't do it, it's mostly because she probably has to do it over and over and over and over, night after night after night. And this is going really straight on the voice, so it's a wise decision to go downwards in a low version if you're belting a song really heavily and like a lot of times. A very negative example here, actually, sadly, is Adele. She, as far as I'm informed, but maybe I'm wrong informed, but I am informed that she once had to cancel a tour because she got nodules on her vocal cords, which is one of the things that can happen when you just like push too aggressively against the vocal cords, and we would like to not have that. So what we're doing, we're starting lower as we would do it in a live version. So the original key was, I think, I. So what I'm doing, I'm going like much lower now and start on I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. That's enough already. Maybe you also note already here that we don't only have belting, we also have a head voice. So the switch is a little bit difficult to do sometimes, but I'm sure you can. So if this is feeling better already, like just repeat it 2 or 3 times. Good. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna swing, and so on. What you can do here is you can shift your focus. One time you can focus on your support. One time you can focus on your breath flow. One time you can focus if the lead is there for real. And bringing it together, that all of this is working together. If this feels safe, you can start getting up a little. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. Here again, do it over and over till you get a good feeling. Maybe you notice then that you're doing different hits here sometimes. So you hit it on I'm gonna swing on the chandelier, on the chandelier. So this is where I have the solar plexum hits to like shoot my voice right out and in front, so I don't have any chances. Thank you, baby. That was my beloved dog Lennox, and he just decided that it's really comfy when I'm belting. Sorry, guys. You want to do those hits to support your voice, to not go into the throat, have it really nice and outside. You will notice that your belly floor here also is a constant support. Like you constantly want to give the pressure from your larynx to your bottom. So you keep this one really nice and free and that it can float through. And then you have the lead here that catches all of this up and bring it outside. From there you go higher again. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Do it several several times, get your system in there, and maybe you're already feeling where this is getting. Like, you're getting more and more comfy with what you have to do with your body. You don't have to think about it as much anymore. You can bring a little bit of emotion in it already too, maybe, so you get a bit nicer color and it's not so stuck up. So we're going higher. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. Same procedure here. Practice it through, practice it through, practice it through in a modest way. Do that like several days in a row, maybe on a 50-minute base. We're going higher. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. And if you come to the original key and you're not exhausted yet, if you're exhausted, please do a cut there, do it the next day, and just like work up your muscles, because this is also a muscle training. Yeah, you cannot pull like 100 kilograms just out of the air. Or maybe you can because you trained before. But everyone else who didn't train before, like me, look, my arms are like more decoration. My core's a little bit better than that. You will have to train to get the power, the muscle power, to really stem that tone and to hold it and not to give in and not to hurt yourself. But if you're already good at doing that, you can try to get a tone above the original. If you can stem that, the original should be easy doing. Let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. And since I'm not 100% sure if this is the original key or not, because I lost a note, I'm gonna go one more further. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. So if this is all fine and working, you reached your belting goal here. Your belting goal doesn't mean that you're now able to belt everything and everywhere. It just means that you have enough stamina and enough technique to work out that on any song you would like. So once more, and then I say goodbye. Practice, concentrated, short amount of time. Take always care of your vocal health. So don't overdo it. And you will definitely reach your goals to go belt out anything you like. There is a limit to where you can belt to. It's just physiological. So maybe someone else can belt much higher than you because they're differently built here, or like you can go much higher than anyone else because you're different built here. We all have our range where we can do it physically. And if you feel like you're not getting any further anymore, that might be your border. If you're not sure, go to your singing teacher, which you should have anyways all the time. Just those videos, as I do them here, are not enough. They're just a support for you. And just check with her out where your range ends. So I hope you had a lot of fun with this lesson of mine. And I hope to hear from you how well this was working for you. And yeah, leave a comment, leave a like, follow the channel if you like. It would help me a tremendous amount. And I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.